Hi, this is Ken Urban for CSC 125. Let me give you a little help on getting you started on Lab 5 here, which is the Google Code Jam reading the phone number problem. I already have the website up here. And sort of get you started. Assume you've kind of perused through the quick start guide and have an idea of what you want to do. I'm going to start off with the small solution set, right? And it has the download here, which gives us a-small practice in. It saves it. Well, you see, I'm using Chrome. I'm going to pull up the folder, so it's down here with all the other stuff I've downloaded. I have another folder, which is my linked list project, and I'm going to drag this over here to the same directory. Okay, so now I've added this in here in the same directory, right? Because by default it reads in the same directory. Don't need my browser window anymore. Since I kind of know the format. Now I'm going to go out here to main and just sort of test it. I have all this other testing stuff in here. So for now, let me just comment all this stuff out, and then I'm using file streams, so I need to include fstream so I can access the file. Okay, it's an input file stream. I'm going to call it input. Seems like a good name for it. And I'm going to open a-, see, I've already forgotten the name of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it to my project so I can edit it on here too. So I'm going to go up here to the project. I'm going to right click and go to add files. Here's my file. All right, I'm going to open that. It says debug release. Yeah, I'm going to click OK on that. So now it's added. Notice it's under others. And there we go. There's the name. I can drag this over. A-small practice.in. Right, so I'm going to have an ifstream open to that. If input fail, right, if it didn't work, cout can't open file. Good practice to have it in there. And I'm just going to, there's no sense doing anything else, so I'm just going to exit at that point. I know that exit is in C standard lib. Okay, and now we have files that runs. Now, if we try to open this file, it's going to say does not yet know how to open this kind of file. Right? We know it's a text file, and we can open it inside the code blocks editor. So there we go. So there's the file, and I can see that there are, right, it starts off with number of cases and then the string for the phone number. Notice it's a string, not a number. And then the string for the phone number, and then the string, and that's a string too for the type. So it's two strings. So back over here, we have our file opened. So the first thing, let's give those things names. It's a good idea to use names that match over here. So it has test cases, and it has a phone number and a format, right? So we have test cases, phone number, format. So those are the variables I'm going to use. I have an int test cases. I have a string called phone number and a string called format. Okay. And we know that Oh, I can't call case. I'll call C. Right, so we're going to kind of have a loop to do that, but before we do that, we need to read in the number of test cases. Right? And there's a format for the output. You can see that the output has to be case whatever, case whatever, case whatever with a colon. So we can just kind of do that right now. Case, and then the number. Actually, C plus 1 since I'm starting at 0. Colon. And I put the number sign up there. I think that matches. Let me just quick verify that again. Oops, wrong window. Just verify that. Case number 1, number 2. Okay, so there's my case number colon. That matches that. Back to my editor. So it should do the right number of test cases. Let's test this out now. Okay, it's doing all the test cases. I guess we need an end L somewhere down here, right? All the work is going to go in here. But for each of the test cases, let's read in the data. Right, we're pulling it out of input, and we're putting it into phone number. The first one and the second one is format. Just wrong punctuation. And let's just print out the phone number. And the format. Alright, I still have my end L down here. Now let's run this, see what we got. Alright, so we have all of our test cases. We have phone number and the format. There are again other ways to read it in. I'm just kind of using the simplest way to read it in. Now, we want to put this phone number into a linked list. So, we'll go through each letter at a time. Use phone number dot size. Push this back so we can see it. Alright, so we're going to have a loop of some sort that goes through each letter. So, and yeah, I put it in there. I'm going to test out, see what's going to go out there. Right? I'll put a dot between them just to see what we have in here. Alright, when we run this, let's see, I forgot myself a semicolon at the end here. One more shot. There we go. So, one is the number. 2.2, 3.303, I got a dot at the end, doesn't matter. There's the 4s. Right, so here's the 1s at the end. Right? It's not very neat, but we can see that now we are accessing each individual letter in it. Okay, and I'll stop this one here. Bye.